What's up, Internet? Corey Zamer here, back with the worst lighting imaginable. Weekend adventure in video game hunting. Let's go.
All your Silent Hills and Final Fantasy, something like that. And what else?
What, one of each? Or?
Let's start with one of each. That's what we got.
Two game exchanges down. I found 10 NES games I didn't have. At least you got, 5 movies for us to watch? 2 more to go. So I don't know how much you were able to get out of that. 16 Super Nintendo games that I didn't have already, which is ridiculous. Paid $60, not bad at all. They even let me buy some of the games from out of the case, which aren't supposed to be included in the deal, but alright. Huh? No, it's not a good price. I have no idea what you said. Probably not.
No?
Well, I probably would, just because it's a box game, but finally. Been looking for this game. I think it's cheaper at Game Exchange. They have any signs about like failing Black Friday deals or
I
no?
didn't see it.
Like, look at how many GameCube games there are here, and there's like almost nothing. It's like I got excited, and then it's just like Robots, Frogger, Sonic Heroes. This one's decent, but I think I have this already. $8 is not a great price. Check that. Who's on the track on that? We're stalking him, he doesn't see us. What's up? Yeah. It's the only game you have?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
How much?
$5?
Did you take 3?
I'll take 3.
So we almost completely struck out here at the Wallingford Flea Market on Saturday. Last second, there was a table that had one Super Nintendo game, Final Fight, which oddly enough I just picked up yesterday, so he took $3 for it, so I picked it up. Probably gonna trade it to Sam. We'll be back for round 2 tomorrow, but let's head to Sam's booth. So Sam got some decent stuff, eh?
I tried to get them as nice as possible.
I'll pick up that one too.
Yeah,
He also has for me Wavebird with the receiver. Not in the best shape, but it's my first Wavebird.
I didn't realize
Picking
some
up some
games,
Iranian
some games were like super expensive. I didn't realize it, but I said, fine, take it, fine. So
We're gonna zoom
he found, he helped me out. He gave me some sick.
Wallingford Flea Market, day 2. A lot warmer. A ton of people here. It's like 9 o'clock, so let's see if we can find anything.
Well, I mean, if they were beating you, that'd be a different story.
How much?
If he was beating you, it'd be a different story.
How much are the games?
$15 each for you. This one you could have for $5. The ones in the box for $15. I had a bunch of them, that's all I got left.
You need to sit down. I timed you, it was 30 seconds. You didn't sit down.
How much is the Transformers case?
About 30.
30?
Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. I just sold, I had a Grimlock, a Generation 1.
Oh jeez.
Grimlock.
How much did that go for?
20. Yeah, so. Yeah, it was,
Alright, Internet, let's go over what I got this week. First up, something I had in the mail when I came home this weekend. The Game Chasers Season 2 DVD. We watched the first disc, Alicia's first time really viewing the Game Chasers. Might not quite be her thing, but it's cool showing her why I do what I do, I guess. Some things I noticed on the back, though, and I don't really... I'm not hating, I'm just saying. Some spelling errors on here, Billy. Cringe. There's no D in cringe. And there's an E in contains for some reason. I don't know. Really high quality box art, though. I really like that. I like the Contra theme overall. Let's get into what I got on Black Friday. And as you saw, my Black Friday is not like everybody else's Black Friday. I got 0 new games. I went completely retro. And I pretty much cleaned out all the game exchanges near me for Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. I got pretty much everything that I didn't already have. And I think I spent about $90. So let's go over the Nintendo games I got at 6 a.m. at Game Exchange down in Orange. And for all these, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. I think I paid $35. These were all marked $6.95, so they were about $3.70 after tax each. We got Air Fortress, Xenophobe, The Three Stooges, Bad Street Brawler, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which is one of the reasons I really wanted to go down to this game exchange for Black Friday, because when we were just down there randomly earlier in the month, I noticed they had a lot of NES games that I'd never even heard of, and I wanted to pick them up, but I wanted to wait for a great deal. Hudson Hawk, Phantom Fighter, Flying Warriors, which looks like it might be pretty cool, but I've never heard of it before, so maybe not. The Maffet Conspiracy, and Joust. So we hit, after that, the Game Exchange in Wallingford, and honestly, I wasn't expecting much, because we go to that one constantly. Like, if we drive past it, we stop, just to see, and I don't always buy something, but it looked like they got a new stock of Super Nintendo games in. They had 3 cases full of, well, not full, but, you know, with Super Nintendo games, higher end titles, and a lot on the shelf that I haven't seen there before. So let's go over those. We got Daffy Duck, The Marvin Missions, Zool, Gradius 3, which unfortunately I already have, Brutal Paws of Fury, Space Ace, which is a game I had as a kid, Cool World, Pinball Dreams, Time Tracks, Rival Turf, Power Moves, RoboCop 3, Mohawk and Headphone Jack, that's a weird title, Star Trek The Next Generation, and Final Fight, which was the game I was happiest to get, and it was actually the cheapest. It was only $4.95. Everything else was marked $6.95. So I got those, and I noticed that on their flyer it said the games that were in the case were excluded. But at the last 2 game exchanges, I noticed that the employees there didn't really understand how their deals worked. They, like, at the first game exchange, we had to wait in line extra long because someone didn't know everything was buy one, get one free if it was $20 or less, so they had to redo and give someone their money back. It was a fucking nightmare with these employees that just didn't know what their own Black Friday deals were. So I decided to ask one of the kids there working if the games in the case were also buy one, get one free, if they're under $20, which most of them were. Like, they had a few that were above, but a lot of them were around 15 to 12. Some of them were 10 that could have been out on the shelf, but whatever. For two of them that were $9.95, like I was getting to, he said, "Oh yeah, those are buy one get one free too, as long as they're within the price range." So I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll get two of them then." After I'd already cashed out for these, spent $50 on those first 16 games, I believe it was, and I spent another 10 on these two. Got Weapon Lord, which is a game I've never heard of, but it looks pretty cool. Put out by Namco, and we got Ys Wanderer from Ys 3. I'm assuming it's a cool little RPG. For $10, I'll give it a try. Actually, it was only like $5 after the buy one get one free. I could have really taken advantage of that, just them not knowing what their deal was, but I didn't want to spend my entire paycheck at this game exchange. I do need to think a little bit more logically. I don't need to spend a ton of money on games every time there's a good deal on games. It's just, I have to think logically in that regard. And this definitely beefed up my Super Nintendo collection, which is something I've been looking forward to for this Black Friday deal. So next we went to the thrift store over in Waterbury, and we actually ran into Sam, hung out with him for a little bit. Did not find anything there that I wanted to pick up. Found a greasy-ass Super Mario Galaxy that I put back after it kind of made me want to puke. Headed over to the game exchange that's right next door and picked up 3 PlayStation 2 games, which their PlayStation 2 games were buy one, get 2 free. So this was another case of them not knowing their own sale, because I brought these 3 games up and they told me to go back and get another game because it's buy one, get one free, and I'm just like, nope, sorry. Buy one, get 2 free. Read it. So for $13, and I understand I didn't really get to price match these all up to $13 games, because with PlayStation 2 titles it's kind of hard to find something you actually want to play. But the $13 game I got was Street Fighter EX3, which is a series I actually loved a lot when it was on the PlayStation. Another title that I really thought was a little bit underpriced there, The Nightmare of Draga Fushigino Dungeon, which looks like a pretty cool title. Another Namco game. And King of Fighters Maximum Impact. Always looking to get fighting games for the PlayStation 2. Those other 2 games, they were marked at $8, so not a bad deal paying $13 for these 3 games. So Alicia went thrift shopping earlier in the week and found Donkey Kong Country. Obviously, a game I already have, but paid $8 for it. Very thankful. Love that girl. We had 2 pickups on 2 separate days at the Wallingford Flea Market. Both Super Nintendo games from different dealers. Unfortunately, the guy that has the boxed NES stuff, which I filmed, wants $20 a piece for them, which is way above what I'd consider they're worth. But I did find for $3 each from 2 different dealers. Got another copy of Final Fight. Unfortunately, this one's not in as great condition, so I'll probably bundle that with the Donkey Kong Country game with that Super Nintendo. I'll probably also toss in Gradius 3. And on the Sunday, I found Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is another double. So I'm going to also be tossing that game in. So, not a bad deal. $3 for some great games. Now it's time to go over what I got from Sam. I decided to pick up basically the last of the Nintendo games that I didn't already have. This actually killed off all the rest of my credit with him, so I'm going to have to start paying him money now. Got Operation Wolf, which for the longest time I thought I had this. I passed this up so many times because I thought I had it. I better not have this, because I'm pretty sure I have my app, my collecting app on my phone, completely up to date, especially on Nintendo games. And this might be a double, this might not be. I'll know by the time I put this away. RoboCop, Top Secret Mission Golgo 13, WrestleMania Challenge, PNC Surf Design, Wood, Water, and Rage, Super Spike V Ball, WrestleMania, the non-titties on the Hulkster version, Racket Attack, and Skate or Die. And a lot of those are games that I considered not ever picking up just because, like, some of them are sports titles. I'm not really looking to play the wrestling games on the NES. But they're NES games, and they're basically free because it's with my credit. The last two games I have to show you are both from Sam. Got Mortal Kombat 2 for the Super Nintendo. I don't have any of the Mortal Kombats on Super Nintendo for some reason. I think I have them on Genesis. So I might get rid of the Genesis versions, I don't know. Given Genesis versions have blood, but blah blah blah, I'm never going to hook up a Genesis to play Mortal Kombat. And this was a game that I've been looking for a very long time. Castlevania 4. This is actually a game that I found at the beginning of summer, but the label was torn. So I ended up selling that one, and I never found a decent deal on eBay for it, just to rebuy it. So I bought this with credit, and it came with the manual. Can't complain about that. Very excited to play this game. Watched Jay, the video game guy, play it on 2 separate occasions on his channel. Check him out. Link will be in the description below. I hate to say it, Jay, but I think I might be better at this game than you. Not hating, just saying. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play on it, and you can be the judge of that. And the last thing I got, Sam has been saying for a few weeks now that he's going to be getting one of these in a trade, and I had first dibs on it. Got a silver Wavebird. This is actually my first Wavebird. Has the receiver. It's already plugged into the GameCube. I was using it to test a few games out, and it works perfectly. It could be in a little bit better cosmetic condition. Has a few scuffs. Looks like someone chewed a little bit on the control stick, but it should clean up nice, and very happy to have it. That's going to do it for this weekend adventure in video game hunting. As I film this, I am at 388 subscribers. We are 12 away from 400 and a 400 subscriber contest video, which will include not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 complete in-box Japanese Zelda games, all handheld. So let me know in the comments below how excited you are for that contest. Tell your friends, share the video, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real, Internet.